There were many of episodes of The Big Bang Theory that viewers didn't like but one notorious episode had a number of things going against it. No matter how dedicated a show's fans are, there will always be an episode or two that people dislike. Some episodes just can't win over fans. Whether it's the Friends clip show that everyone loves or the Simpsons episode where Springfield finds out Seymour Skinner is a fraud. But the most despised episode of The Big Bang Theory did more than most to make viewers furious. Despite its brief 20-minute duration, the premiere of Season 9 of The Big Bang Theory, The Matrimonial Momentum, came with high expectations. One of the most watched episodes of The Big Bang Theory ever was the season premiere. Leonard and Penny, who had been through 8 years of endless breakups and makeups, were finally guaranteed to tie the knot at the end of the episode, according to the source. The Season 8 finale of The Big Bang Theory concluded with a dispute, suggesting that Sheldon and Amy's relationship might have ended. However, this series promised closure. The show's issues, unfortunately, started with this plot point. The marriage of Leonard and Penny and the breakup of Sheldon and Amy were the two narrative points that the Matrimonial Momentum did manage to resolve. The program's terrible handling of both stories was the sole gripe. Quickly, away from their loved ones, Leonard and Penny tied the knot. But they nearly broke up when Penny found out that Leonard had kissed someone else 2 years ago. Since Leonard and Penny's relationship was already well established and their repeated fights had become predictable, the plot stakes were low. While Sheldon was the show's breakout star on The Big Bang Theory, his sour split with Amy was simply awful. The premise of this episode was a perfect illustration of how Amy's innocence and Sheldon's coldness occasionally collided in an unfunny way. Despite Sheldon's best intentions, the decision to bait Amy into admitting their split during Leonard and Penny's live-streamed wedding came out as insensitive and nasty, ruining what could have been a hilarious outing. This episode established that watching Sheldon may be a drag, but thankfully, young Sheldon transformed the hero of The Big Bang Theory enough to make his shenanigans more tolerable. Very little in the Matrimonial Momentum was humorous, as the wedding scene's sour aftertaste suggested. According to Den of Geek, the episode was devoid of any laughs at all, while IGN characterized it as uncharacteristically depressing. I can understand why people were so down on the episode. After all the build-up, Penny and Leonard's wedding was supposed to be the series' high point, so it was disappointing to watch the big day turn out to be